game now, and the players coming in is high quality. So in general, the style of play and the quality is just getting better for each year.
Have you seen Edison Flores play? What's your impression?
Only seen highlights, but I'm pretty excited to have him as a number 10. And we obviously have Ola coming in as well, and we know what he can do. So I think it's going to be an exciting year for us.
Ola, I'm from the Miami Herald. You guys are playing them early.
Yeah, we killed him.
Locker room fodder. Can you just talk about, it's going to be their second game. What do you expect from them, and what do you think having a team in Miami adds to the league?
I think it's great. I think a lot of players around the world wants to play for a team in Miami, and we know that it's going to be a great organization. You see the money that they're spending, and I think they have a plan for what how they want to look, and I think it's a matter of time before the big players are going to come in. We'll see how they start.
Have you been to Miami before? Do you know much about it?
I got engaged.
When was that?
27.
Where exactly?
On a boat.
On a boat.
On a boat.
Nice. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you?
Are players speaking a lot amongst themselves about the CBA right now?
I mean, it was a lot of talks last year as well, because we know that this was coming up. But for me, of course, hope that we're gonna play, but we'll just see. Haven't been back yet, so we'll see if it's a lot of talk about it when we come back days.
What's the top priority for you, kind of when you look at some of those CBA negotiations? Do you have something that's like on the top of your list that's most important to you?
I think you have to talk to the organization about that.
How do you see these new teams coming into the league? Obviously, you want to win every game, but do you look at them as somebody to beat up on? Do you look at it just as building the league, MLS, and as a general? How do you look at the new teams that join in the league?
I think it can always be difficult. You know, we have that enthusiasm always from the teams coming in. Sometimes they've been struggling a little bit with setting their defense, but you see now when LAFC came in or Atlanta, like it's good organizations doing this stuff well and performing in the first season. So it's not like it's easy games at all.
Before you came to DC United and the Galaxy, team up with Dave Rodman, who is now with Nashville SC, what can you tell me about Dave as a person, but also as a player?
He's a good player. He's a fast defender. I think he'll do well there for sure. I think he's also a good guy that can communicate with the guys. He's actually a funny guy as well, so I think he's got a good defender there.
Is there an inside joke, or is there something that you think about when you think of Dave in terms of him being the clown in the locker room, so to speak?
He's not a clown. Nah, you gotta talk to him.
Ola, after the craziness of last season, what are your thoughts on the new playoff structure in MLS?
Well, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed to watch it maybe a little bit more than before. It was close games. It was, a lot of fun, and you also got the LA Derby as well. So, unfortunately, it wasn't a good result for Galaxy, but I think it was a good turn because now you're watching the whole playoffs without the breaks. I think the breaks was a problem before.
What do you expect, like going to Nissan Stadium, going to play Nashville? It's in the middle of April, so it's still fairly in the beginning of the season. And what can you expect from the vibe, the atmosphere, it being new, soccer being new there? What can you expect in terms of what you know about Nashville just in general?
I know that the enthusiasm is high there. I know that what was the new stadium?
Nissan Stadium.
The Nissan Stadium. I know it's a soccer city, and because I don't know, it's better. Can you translate Norwegian? No, I think Nashville will be a cool place to play. I know they have good supporters and the atmosphere is good, so I'm looking forward to play at the stadium.
Had you met Kobe Bryant before yesterday? And then if so, What did you get a chance to talk to him and get some inspiration, just a vibe from a champion?
Of course, it was, I never met him before, but it was great to meet him. I asked how his soccer skills was. He said he was a little bit rusty, but I mean, it's an amazing guy and he has a kind of presence that only superstars have. So it was a cool time for me.
Soccer's becoming like a year-round sport. There's really no time off, but with the time off that you did have this off-season, did you do anything fun? Did you travel somewhere adventurous? What did you do?
I was in the mountain skiing, so that was good for me. It's a long time since I've been skiing, and I have a 3-year-old that's now good on skis as well. You know, in the regions, you're born with skis on your feet, so that was a nice time.
Do you find that, you know, with soccer, the way kind of the sport is progressing and you know, with the fact that it really is like an all year round, can you switch off like in those first 2 weeks? Do you like not work out? You know, fans love to be a fly on the wall. Is there a time period where you just shut down completely and then you kind of start working out again during your off season?
I think the first 2 weeks you try to shut down a lot because your body really needs it. You know, stop training a little bit because you have a lot of pain in your body after a long season. And MLS is very demanding as well as a league, so I think the body needs it. But then you progressively start training after 2 weeks. That's probably the normal way to do it.
We're seeing a lot of players as well start to follow a plant-based diet. Are you into that, or is that something you've explored, or not really?
No, I watched a documentary on
The Game Changers?
on Netflix, but I try to eat actually a little bit less meat, but I'm not a vegetarian.
Are you a flexitarian? That came up today.
What was that?
Long story.
Lauren will explain later.
Besides
That's more with what you eat.
besides the stadiums that you've been able to call home that you've played at, what has been your favorite stadium to play in the league?
I think Atlanta was a cool experience. It's an amazing stadium.
Yeah, DC obviously brings you in a little bit late last year, halfway through the season, but this is really the year. This is what they brought you in for now, and that you will have this clear defined role with Wayne going on. How do you kind of approach that now? What's that like for you, and what's it like going into this team and knowing that you're going to be responsible for all these goals?
I mean, I embrace it. I'm looking forward for this season. I want to score more goals than I've ever done in this league, so I'm offensive for the 2020 season. And I know with the addition we made for our attack as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. So it's up to me now to put the ball in the net, and then hopefully that brings us close to winning the playoffs.
You mentioned the break. The break was longer this year. Is that a good thing for players or a bad thing, particularly for a player that's looking to play international soccer?
I think it's different for players. You know, I think for young players, I think the break is maybe a little bit long. I don't think they should have that big of a break. But I mean, older players, some of them need a break. You know, so I think for the young talent, it's maybe the break is a little bit long.
Do you consider yourself now a younger player or older player?
Young talent, yeah.
Yeah, young.
Better for sure. I know this is my 14th season, so I know I'm turning old.
Among those lines, what do you think you could do personally with the upcoming season with the new additions, with Flores being there, and what could you kind of give to the younger guys coming in for DC?
Of course, I have experience now, you know, and I know how it is to be a young player. I know how it is to come into the league. You're excited, maybe nervous about stuff. So I mean, I have to just talk to the guys, and if you're just tell them that I'm there, you know.
What's the biggest advice that you can give them when you're talking to them, other than you're there, you being there? What's the biggest advice you can give to the younger guys?
I mean, it's an athletic league. It's a tough league. It's a long season. I think you have to be patient. You have to work hard, and then also, you know, you shouldn't like stress about too much stuff. You know, you have to stay in your lane and work on your stuff, and your chance will come in the end. Especially for the young players, because it's tough to get into the rhythm of the MLS directly.
MLS is obviously a growing league, but you also had the chance to go out to China, which is another league that is sort of taking steps forward. What was that experience like, and what made you want to come back?
I mean, I love it here. I like the league, and I'm very comfortable in the U.S. I think what I take from the experience in China is that it's good players all over the world now. And you see that even in this league now, you get more nations coming all the time. I think we're at like 74, 4 or 5 different nations in this league. So I think it's exciting for this league also to have that many nations watching this league. And yeah.
Being back in LA for a few days for this event, was there anything you miss in particular about the city besides the weather?
I miss the restaurants, I miss the beach, but I'm very excited to go back to DC and start the season. And nice city in DC as well.
Thank you so much.